Welcome to 108 Gate, where we're looking at the energies of the current reading, and we look at a word. For this reading, it's a word, and explore the questions, energies, and curiosity around it. So the first part that came up was you, and then it was your. So let's see what comes up with you and your. So you, it's you as in you could be perceived from someone else as you, but then when it's your possession, you as like your as a possessive kind of thing. So your identity is not the same as you. I hope that makes sense. Clear as mud at the moment, but let's go. Let's see what we can find out. So, health. Focus on all parts to make the whole. Your health. Your health. How do you look after you to ensure that your health is of optimal level, is of optimal well-being? Okay. Renewal. Time to begin again, stronger and better. Right, I feel like they want to swap around, but they don't want to swap around. So basically, bringing in awareness of health, focus on all parts to make the whole. You are also your. There's aspects of you. You are a sister, brother to one person, possibly, unless you're his only child. You are a child to one person. You are a co-worker, a colleague. You are a inspiration. What is yours is from a different perspective, and that seems what the point is at the moment. Your role in that, from your perspective, may be different. So the way that others see you is not the same. Similarly, it could be the same, but your perspective of you is not the same as other people's perspective of you. I thought it was 2. So 5 of coins and the world. 5 of coins is usually when it's usually the person that's left outside of a church, not allowed in, feeling left out. So that kind of makes sense with the you are not the same from someone else's perspective of your perspective of yourself. Yourself. You as in a self. You're not yourself if you're looking from another person's perspective. I know it sounds confusing, but it is making sense, because yourself is not the same self that others see you as. Hence self. Your perspective, your intentions, your goals, your desires, your mistakes, your ownership of those, your responsibilities, your approach to things, your triumph, your victories, your next steps. This is where you've got to kind of, it feels like the switching from where you may have been of less healthy mind or less healthy approach to yourself because of focusing on other people's perspective of you, and then bringing that forward to actually have your perspective of you, embracing your perspective of you to bring you into a more aligned, healthier perspective and space of yourself. Therefore, no longer feeling left out of your own world, no longer feeling left out of your own intentions, and instead bringing in your world, what you want from your world, what you want from how your world is structured. That's a really sweet transition. Okay, let's see what comes out for this. Hierophant. Renewal, time to begin again, stronger and better, coming in. Wow. So the feminine knows what's got to be done. Masculine is kind of unsure. Your masculine energy within is having to address the times at which you felt left out of your own life. You felt left out of decision making of your own path, your own life path, and that. So bringing that back in so that you can start course correcting and actually bring in more alignment with your world, aligned to your world, aligned to your expectations that are healthy for you. You expect a certain level of standards for yourself where you didn't expect it before. Being careful with expectations of others being something that they're not. Others people may be expecting you to be someone you are not, you're not. That would be apostrophe RE, different you're. Is there an E there? No. Right. So from a higher perspective, feminine is bringing in awareness of the Hierophant, allowing in the guides that you have, allowing in your higher self, allowing in your higher perspective, allowing in, excuse me, awareness of where you are different to you from the outside, from others perceived as being A, B, and C. But what is your essence? What is your actual being requiring? As you start playing with this and start investigating it and looking at it a bit, justice is going to be able to come in, because if you're not aware of how far off you are expected to be from your actual truth, it's difficult to have that alignment. So even though we've done the work, a lot of us, and we've already done a lot of like awareness of like, that's not mine, that's yours, that's not my responsibility, that's yours, and then that's not who I am. So as people see you as a particular you, my perspective is this. So your own possessive nature of yourself, and I don't mean possessive as in like unhealthy, I mean actually reclaiming yourself, reclaiming who you are, your perspective of yourself, your goals, your triumph, your victory, reclaiming. As you're doing more of that, justice is going to start popping up, and you're going to see more and more examples of it. So I'm going to leave it there because that's quite a lot. And I'm going to be in different location tomorrow and the day after that. So this will be a bit different, but I'll be around. So until tomorrow, peace and love.